who can go as high and as far as he wants to. Good stuff. Good model. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Conley, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Vanderbilt with the block. Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
2 shots. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Ball's not loose and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Butler against Markkanen. Butler kicks to Lowry. Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Outside Conley. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going in.
This is going to be a fun first game between these 2 squads. Buckle up.
By each shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
And Hero drops them both. Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Clarkson drops in the layup for 2.
Slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Outside Butler. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Clarkson passes to Conley. Poked loose. Pass to Clarkson. Pulls it up. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler finds Adebayo. Now here's Butler. The 3. Conley grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Hero, the bounce pass. Goes up on the block. Here's Adebayo. Chalk up 2 there.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Pass to Vanderbilt. Lowry against Conley. Markkanen trying to break loose. Conley's shot is off. The Heat trail by 3. Martin dishes to Lowry. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his 2nd basket.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Conley, the pass to Vanderbilt. He kicks it to Markkanen. And here is Conley. Over Martin. Conley's shot is off. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Warriors. And a wide open look for Hero. Sinks the triple. Hero's got 5.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Clarkson finds Vanderbilt. Conley with it. Clarkson outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Conley grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Utah, Jared Vanderbilt, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
The pass to Butler. Launches a 3, and the 3-ball is good. Butler's got 5 now.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Pass to Markkanen. Conley feeling it out. Here's Olynyk. That one, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And Olynyk kicks to Conley. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Shots good by Hero.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Up top for Vanderbilt. Back to Clarkson. Takes a 3. Here's Olynyk. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Pass to Markkanen. Knocks it loose. Lowry with the ball. Conley picks him up. Inside. The kick outside to Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Now Butler. Wide open look. And it's Miami with another.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Highsmith is checked in, and Strus is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Horton Tucker, the pass to Beasley. 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. A shot off that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Adebayo passes to Vincent. Here's Highsmith. Now the pass to Adebayo. Over Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin, the impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Adebayo drops them both.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen trying to break loose. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Heat leading by 11. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stop the run, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
And he can't hit the second. And they'll get another chance.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Beasley for 3. They get it back.
Putting his size to great use. When marketing is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
Pass to Highsmith. And here is Strus. Covered by Beasley. Outside Butler. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second fault.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Miami leading by 10. Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone.
Defensively, this is what you want from marketing. Playing with confidence. Good things will happen, just like that turnover.
Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent, defended by Sexton. Vincent, the pass to Highsmith. Dedmon with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Miami no good on that time either.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. And here we go. It's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
That free throw good from Butler.
The confidence Jimmy Butler brings to his game is infectious. It's obvious his attitude has a positive effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Feeds to Beasley. Here's Horton Tucker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Look who it is, champ man.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is the big man with Butler sliding in at the 4. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. To the middle. Butler kicks to Strus. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Horton Tucker, and no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Hero, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
I'm sure coach is loving what Jimmy Butler is doing, playing with real heart and getting his points.
Conley, the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Conley. Clarkson taking his time here. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lowry against Olynyk. Lowry passes to Butler. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Conley. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Passes it to Hero. Intercepted. Dishes it to Conley. And the pass to Horton Tucker. Clarkson with the ball. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Fans, your Jazz Youth.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat.
Your Jazz Youth Dance Team. Let's hear it for them.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
Jazz ball. Kelly Olynyk. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat have been
At the
perfect
line
so
for the
far
Heat,
from the free throw line,
Caleb
6 for 6.
Martin. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Los Angeles Lakers. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Good. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Lowry kicks to Butler. Conley against Lowry. Rebound by Olynyk. Jazz trail by 13. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to retire in July. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Lowry looking around. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
And Adebayo drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Hero.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency to embrace this conflict, this guy's hurt. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
That's
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Pass to Martin. And here is Butler. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Conley, the pass to Horton Tucker. Not loose. Clock at 6. Olynyk against Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A physical player, Kelly Olynyk, using his body well to attract contact.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
A physical big man who won't back down from anyone. Every team could use a guy like Kelly Olynyk.
He hits both from the stripe.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's Clarkson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 16 points.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Back to Lowry from deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Vanderbilt. Last game he had 10 points. Clarkson outside. Passes to Horton Tucker from past the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Hero kicks to Butler. Clarkson against Martin. The pass to Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Vanderbilt finds Conley. Clarkson against Hero. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Vanderbilt. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 11. Outside Butler. Pass to Martin. Trying to get something going. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Conley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Clarkson. Fades back. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Clarkson's got it back down to within single digits for Utah.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And so here is Miami. 9-point game. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Deep two from Robinson.
A bigger guard. Clarkson can match up with multiple positions, and he's improved his consistency at that end. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They grab their own miss. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 11. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Stolen by Markkanen. Clarkson against Robinson. And that one good from Clarkson.
It's savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, Conley still shows great foot speed. His father was a world-class track athlete.
And here is Strus. Passes it to Vincent. All sorts of time. They get it back. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's the pass to Markkanen. Robinson against Clarkson. Pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Robinson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Jazz trailed by 11. Outside Conley. Jazz passing it around. And he gets it to go. Markkanen's got 6.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Vincent the pass to Robinson. Here's Strus. It's up a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Clarkson, and it's Colin Sexton in for Mike Conley. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Beasley for 2. Lands the shot from the wing. Beasley's got his first basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Vincent, defended by Sexton. Vincent misses. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's Beasley on the wing, defended by Strus. Beasley outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Strus with it, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Miami, Max Strus. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Jazz making a switch here. And so Strus nails both of them. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Heat, up by 12.
41.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Big time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially defensively. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
A combination of 4.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Markkanen, Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Olynyk in at the center. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in, and we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
On defense, the Heat, 17 points was their biggest margin. Shots good by Clarkson.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Jazz trailed by 9. Now Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
The Jazz have been coming through at the shooting streak. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. No good on that one. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Markkanen kicks to Conley. To the paint. and go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 11. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And that one, good.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Markkanen from outside. Drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 9 points.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Butler kicks to Love. Up top, Adebayo. 12 points for him. Jazz trailed by 10. Here's Clarkson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
So it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 7. Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Outside for Martin. Heat moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Vanderbilt with the block. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
So it's Utah here with the ball. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Markkanen passes to Conley. Down low. Here's Olynyk, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Hero passes to Martin, and here's Lowry. It's tipped, stolen by Conley. To the middle, Clarkson. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Down for 2.
Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Lowry. Martin trying to free himself up, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got his first points of the night.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Jazz.
Conley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Markkanen with it. Now Clarkson. 6 to shoot. The shot. Conley's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Jazz making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. He feeds it to Olynyk. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. Hero from long range. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. Clarkson outside. Over in the corner, Conley. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Conley's got 10 points.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer 3.
Passes it to Adebayo. Lets it go from 11, and it's Miami with another.
The assist, Kyle Lowry.
Here is Conley. He's got 10 to the inside. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Olynyk.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime. It was just barely above 30%.
There's Hero with a 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Markkanen. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Olynyk, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Back to Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Hero from long range. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Hero's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
For 3, Olynyk. Rebound by Butler.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight. And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got 31 points. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matter. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And the Heat call time here. And Miami making a change here. Outside Butler. Here's Vincent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Over Conley. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 5.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Here's Conley. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Vincent. Out to the right wing. Highsmith the pass to Butler. Good again, and he's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Sexton gets to Conley. Clarkson outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Heat leading by 7 to the left wing. Here's Vincent. Up and in on the way.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside, Sexton. No good that time. Great D that time from Hero. Here's Highsmith. And the Heat, another 3.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Back to Conley. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. defensive struggles continue, missing again.
In the third.
Here's Highsmith. Here's Butler. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. First team
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown
At the
here
line for the
for
Heat.
Miami.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Beasley's checked in for Utah. Dan Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Max Strus comes in for Hero. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Inside. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Markkanen. Sexton's got his first 2 points of the night. .107 left in the third. Vincent the pass to Dedmon. Got a piece of it. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Vincent, defended by Sexton. And they call an illegal screen here.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Vanderbilt misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jumper for 2. Vincent's got 6 here in this quarter. Jazz trailed by 14. Left side, Sexton. Good, nice job down low.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Here's Vincent. Off target with that jump. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And that's going to be a travel. Lowry against Conley. Clarkson outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Outside, Hero. Back to Butler. Outside, Martin. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 12.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Markkanen inside the line. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Utah foul.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to
Shooting for
defend.
Miami, Tyler Hero. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls for him.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. Kicks to Olynyk. And again, it's Utah.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Lowry with the ball. And it's off from three-point range. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Utah, another 3.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Outside Martin. Trying to get open is Adebayo. The Heat with a fresh 14.
Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
The drive by Clarkson. Great D that time from Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Hero. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz trail by 9. Vanderbilt with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Really left alone that time. Clarkson's got 40 points.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's Utah now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the officials will call the illegal score right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Lowry passes to Butler.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
Second team.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game is toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down.
Clarkson against Hero. And there's the pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Vanderbilt against Martin. Ball stolen. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Tight defense on him. Top of the key, Clarkson. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Vanderbilt.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Shot clock at 5. Hero finds Martin. Tipped away. Vanderbilt against Martin. Vanderbilt the pass to Markkanen. Back to Vanderbilt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Jared Vanderbilt, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. No good on the second free throw.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Lowry. Back to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Clarkson. Here's Adebayo. And the layup falls.
Bounce, Adebayo.
And the Heat lead by 7.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup.
That shot, Conley has perfected it. The little teardrop.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Conley against Flower. Back to Hero. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. And Utah the other way now. Down low, Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Well, they're passing to Martin. Got a piece of it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Second
And really the
team foul.
defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jared Vanderbilt at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Beasley's checked in for Utah. Vanderbilt hits them both. Here's Lowry. Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. Butler deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
Tyler Hero at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Beasley kicks to Clarkson. Back to Beasley. Pass to Vanderbilt. From the baseline. Count that one. Vanderbilt's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Hero. Martin trying to free himself up. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside, Markkanen. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Olynyk inside. Adebayo on him. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Markkanen. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Olynyk.
The hustle, the energy. It's why Olynyk is out here. Great work.
Outside Butler. Here's Vincent. Covered by Beasley. Hero against Clarkson. Hero kicks to Butler. Shoots over Olynyk. Here's Adebayo. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Dish out to Beasley. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Beasley against Butler. Here's Martin. Can't hit that one.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Markkanen. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the 4th quarter.
Timeout called the Heat.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Utah calls timeout.
Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz dancers.
Here's Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Now, here's Sexton. The pass to Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining.
Tied up as that one's no good. The Heat leading by 3. 3-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He kicks to Sexton. To the right wing. Markkanen down low. Defended by Butler. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Butler against Markkanen. Pass to Adebayo. Now, Hero releases. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Sexton. Sexton up top. Teardrop shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Hero. To the middle. Here's Butler. It's good.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
And it's Utah's ball. Here's Sexton. Here's Vanderbilt. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for point-blank range and also a size advantage.
For Utah, Jared Vanderbilt at the line for one.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Vincent. Vanderbilt with the ball. And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Sexton. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
Want to hear you all.
Here's Vincent. He's off from 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It's Utah now. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clarkson against Hero. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And Miami shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Shooting for Miami, Bam Adebayo, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both. And Utah has possession. A 2-point game. Outside, Markkanen. Conley dishes to Markkanen. Kicks it to Clarkson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. There's Hero with a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 31.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pass to Markkanen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Butler on the way to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assisted by
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Hero against Clarkson. Passes to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Another miss by Utah. The Heat leading by 7. Adebayo finds Hero. Count it. Good. Heroes got 33.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. On the pass to Olynyk. Now Conley. Now recovering. Shot to stop the run, and it's laid up and in by Conley.
You know what? Mike Conley is so crafty, finding a way to take the bump and weave through the defense.
Lowry passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. They get it again. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill front. Clarkson against Hero. A floater. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Heat leading by 9. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Dead ball.
Utah has gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Clarkson against Hero.
Great body control and the long reach. Bam Adebayo was all over that shot.
Hero kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Team foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Bam Adebayo. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And Adebayo drops them both. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. That's a floater go. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Shot's good by Hero.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
You're right, not much time left. You know, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Bam Adebayo.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Over Olynyk. Offensive rebound. Back to Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out the edge of the period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came